All right, so while I'm trying to get that together, is
Oh,
everybody
they say
so
your YouTube is down too. I guess you can fix all that.
yeah, I just went live again. Hopefully I'm back up.
Back on TikTok. Back on Twitch.
Okay, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. Too legit, too lit. Oh hell no, I'm wildin'. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, we back.
No, I was saying that GSP could appeal a couple of them cases technically because Rain was the leadership and now Weston is the leadership. Strap
That
is,
does. But that's just like
but
if you
and they said
sue,
that, but they were almost told that they couldn't. But that's not true. They could,
right? Well,
based off that.
they can appeal, but that has no bearing on anything. The department is a department. Doesn't matter who's running it.
They need to
Just like the
present new
country,
evidence for an appeal.
right?
Ooh.
Just because he
And first
wasn't the
show off the
boss
court
does not
when
mean
it come through the first time.
that they're not responsible.
But his argument was more that there was no proper way to um defend their case because he was going through the taking over. They were in the process of leaving. The
That
strike
has
happened under the old leadership, so they didn't have time to properly defend themselves. Um, per the leadership not being there, and
that
so
has
changing leadership would.
Mhm. Well, that has no bearing on the injustices that happen to that person. Their paperwork is not our concern. Just like when
Mm.
the country changes presidents, the state is still responsible for the welfare of its citizens. Doesn't matter who the fuck the president is.
Correct.
So the same rule applies here. Not my problem. Not your problem, and damn sure not the citizens' problem. Get it together.
I mean, I definitely had arguments for those cases, but I wouldn't represent them.
Mhm. All right, so tonight we're gonna have a good time because we're gonna do what we like to do.
Okay, period.
Now, Martin, so it's Troublefield versus JB.
Oh.
This is Martin versus GSP. Am I correct?
Yep.
Correct, both
And
of them are. Yep.
if yeah.
Martin versus
Oh no! I think I know what this Allen was the one you didn't get to present evidence because you were supposed to present evidence and you was going back and forth with her and she said you're not going to present no evidence. All right, good. We're going to trial.
Oh yeah, because y'all didn't have y'all evidence or something. No, that
Oh
was a
no,
different. It
that
was
was
a
a criminal
criminal.
trial.
It had to be criminal.
But
But
no,
what
this was
what case was
another
that?
case where you were standing right here and
I
you kept
remember
arguing back
that.
and forth with her and then you ran out the door
I
during the
remember that
evidentiary
too.
hearing.
I mean,
When
I'm
you
not
ran out the
denying none
door,
of this. I remember
you
all
ran
that.
you ran out the door in the evidentiary hearing. She said, "All right, bet we're going to trial." And she banged the gavel while you was outside and said, "That's it. That was your evidentiary hearing."
Right. Oh no, this
And
one
say,
is, or is it?
This was different though, because this was
This is
civil.
Allen
So
versus
I'm trying to figure out
GSP.
which one he talking about.
right? Yeah, I think that's the one.
I
Allen
think
versus
they
Yeah,
all
GSP, the
getting
one.
mixed up a little
Yeah,
bit.
But we have
and probably are.
discovery.
we are. I
He
know which one
does.
you're talking about,
No,
but I
he
thought it
has
was criminal.
discovery in Allen versus GSP. Y'all can't see it yet,
I
but
think he was supposed to
Troublefield.
present it. Right. It probably was there all the
Nah, it
time, but I'm
wasn't.
saying,
Nah, it wasn't this case. This one hadn't come up yet. That was
oh,
another
then,
case. Yeah,
oh,
Yeah,
that
but
then.
it
ended
was
up coming.
criminal or something, I believe. And
Yeah,
y'all
No,
didn't
the
have y'all
one you were
evidence
talking about
first.
criminal, you was standing over there and you was arguing back and forth with me,
I
and
know, but I
and
remember
I
y'all
was
was supposed to
like,
go first, and she was like, "Are you gonna present evidence?" I'm like, "No, I'm not giving
and we
y'all
had
what we
presented.
have."
No, we presented our evidence, and then you said,
It
I
was
said we were gonna continue without the
that
body cam, and
was
you said
that was
something about a
Jokic.
Brady rule.
That was Jokic.
that's
I
the
got
one
it
that's
right here.
out.
That was
Yeah,
Jokic. Yeah, because I still have it in mediation. That was Jokic. The one he is that didn't come up that we're preparing for tonight was Allen versus GSP. Jokic was already take was yeah, that was over with that day when he ran when he ran out.
Yep.
And then
Mhm.
tried to talk about some April Fools.
Right, he's running back.
it's
Oh,
it's funny
he
how
Oh,
was
convinced
oh,
dead
y'all
April
memory
second.
is
at
tonight.
Oh,
it.
Oh,
oh,
that's
April
right.
2nd. On April 2nd.
Okay.
It definitely
That's
was April
just
2nd. I remember that
messed.
when she said April Fool's Day. I was like, that was yesterday.
Yes. You tried it. Okay.
Yeah, that was joking. So
I was about to
tonight
say
is
all this was filmed last week and a half.
tonight is Allen versus GSP, and that's Troublefield and JB. And both
Ooh.
JB has
Hey, so
states evidence, and Troublefield has his discovery is already entered. So we can take a look at that. So the three it's the three of us as judges again. Um,
ooh, is it?
Which
yep,
one?
this
Oh
is
my.
Allen versus GSP.
I didn't went silent. Am I still here?
Okay, I was
Cause
listen.
what?
Mm-hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cause I've been typing in it. That's the one where Strap put the little message in it, talk about he ain't coming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And I
Well,
said the mediation is tonight. We're at the mediation stage of this one. This is
and
a
you
part
told
one.
him this, and he said he
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
not coming.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you could see this ticket. Oh, you should be able to see it because you. Hold on. You it's your phone.
Yeah, I don't be paying that.
Yeah, she's not tagged in this one.
Oh, okay.
She don't care to be CC'd on my emails.
Gotcha.
What?
Uh, but yeah, the defense discovery. JB, I tagged you in this one on April 2nd for the and GSP High Command since March 27th.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I put all the discovery in the live chat. I forgot to paste it over.
Okay.
Because we already did our
No,
videos for the
we
everyday
didn't.
cheer.
No, we didn't. Well, we gonna do it again because I don't remember shit.
This is the one where I played that 2 minute video and y'all was like, JB tried to get it thrown out.
Oh, this is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember now. Yes, trial. All right, Judge Blanco, Judge Monroe. Y'all ready to take y'all seats?
Ready?
All right.
Before y'all have a seat, I'm going ahead and do my verbal motion to throw and do a summary judgment. Mm-hmm. They ain't here. They ain't showed up.
Damn.
They said fuck the court and fuck your time. I would say fuck them
But
pockets
the
and
but
run
the
them.
DA,
Let
the
us see
Attorney General,
first.
their representation is here. You kids, why even
Yeah.
waste the time in the court with that? Representation is here. She's representing them.
Who we gonna call as witnesses? Cause my client ain't here. They client ain't here.
Y'all just gonna have to do what y'all do and argue it.
So I argue balance of perpetuity. We both have witnesses that should be questioned but can't be questioned. We're on
Which is
even
why we
playing
both move
fields.
for summary judgment.
What the fuck?
A summary judgment at this point in juncture would be favorable towards your position. I argue that we present all of the limited evidence that we've obtained and let our judiciary decide.
Thank you, JB.
I
Mm.
Mm.
move that's some total bullshit because it's some total bullshit.
Well, I think it's a great exercise for the new structure to come together and make a decision and a vote to decide who wins and who doesn't.
I won. Let's go home.
All right, let me sit down. Now that that's cleared
Uh,
up. Okay, each side go to your respective sides, get your evidence ready.
can I have
Um,
like 2 minutes to are we doing opening
yes,
statements?
yes, we're doing opening
Okay.
statements.
Okay.
We're doing all of that. Why
Shit,
can't
I
I
don't
sit
even know what
down? What's
case
the
this
button to
is.
sit down again? H?
It's
Yeah.
H.
And then
And can you
your
make sure you're on shout
will come
boogie?
up.
I can't. Yes.
You third. I don't know. I third
Um,
eye it and then hit H and then I enter it
it's not
and I
working for
pick.
me.
Really?
Yeah. These motherfuckers said you will not sit down in here no more.
Ooh,
Fucking
damn.
chair. Guess
Beating a
I'll be
chair
standing up.
ass.
I guess I'll be standing up.
I've been fighting all evening. All her life she had to
All
fight.
my life.
Mm.
Let me turn this way. See if I can sit down. This is some bullshit.
Why you can't
I don't
do it?
know.
Okay, third eye it and hit the H at the same time.
I
Let's
did.
see if that helped. Ooh.
Oh, shit,
Oh
D.
Oh my
shit!
God.
Oh Lord!
I'm so sorry, friend.
Oh,
Look at her. She
I'm
mad. She
suing
mad.
you.
Oh, God.
I'm suing.
I ain't got nobody.
I am suing.
I ain't got nobody. I'm sitting just like this. I'm sorry,
Oh
friend.
my god!
Let me. You got a whole boot mark on your fucking money. Oh shit.
Damn! Not you whooping ass all even. Mm.
Hmm. Sorry, friend.
Ah, ready E for everyone.
Oh man. I need some like classes for my anger. Like
You're not the only one.
that was shade, but I'm gonna let that slide. I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want it to come back on me. Thank you, Jesus.
Mm,
All
mm.
right, I'm opening up the courtroom now, guys. Live courtroom. Start
Okay.
stage. Court. Oh my God, why is it taking so long?
That's what my
Oh,
last girlfriend told me after she broke up
what?
with me.
What?
She's like, oh God, why is this taking so long?
Oh,
What?
I'm just,
Oh,
I,
I'm just
you
playing.
lost me on that, but I want to be lost because I don't want to know.
I'm messing. It was supposed to be a
that
joke.
daddy
Y'all ain't
long
get it.
stroke. That daddy long stroke.
Oh,
Hmm.
I be not getting it. That's fair.
That was an
All right.
airplane joke right over your head.
It did. I said, huh? What?
All right.
Ew. I
Y'all
Okay.
funny.
All right. All right, guys. The courtroom is open.
okay.
Getting everything set up for. Let's make sure the evidence room. Everybody can see the evidence room. They can. Okay. Get those things changed over. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Let me clear my throat.
All right, friends. Court is now in session. I am the Honorable Judge, I'm sorry, Chief Justice Boogie X Esquire, joined by the Honorable Judge Blanco, joined by the Honorable Judge Monroe, presiding over these
Here.
proceedings for Thursday, April 10th, in the year of our Lord and Savior, 2025. Today before us is the full trial of Allen versus the GSP, also known as the Georgia State Police. Opening statements will be held by Troublefield and JB Monroe, AG. Troublefield is representing the plaintiff. He is bringing the case forward on behalf of his client, Mr. Martin. Attorney General and also Judge is acting as Attorney General for this case. JB Monroe representing the Georgia State Police. Opening statements, 1 minute on each side, followed by arguments, starting with the plaintiff side. There are no witnesses, so this will just be the presentation of the narrative and the evidence. Each side will get a turn. Then we'll have closing arguments, 1 minute each, and then the council will deliberate and issue verdict. Verdict will be won by a vote. Majority vote wins. There's three of us, so there's no deadlock. Uh, does everybody understand the rules of the game tonight?
I will be taking
Yes.
notes throughout the trial, so counsel, make sure that y'all make your make them effectively, because we'll be
Sorry, can't
taking
hear you.
into consideration.
You cutting out.
I said I will be taking notes, so make sure your points are concise and effective, because that will go into my decision.
Yeah.
Girl, that came out of nowhere.
It felt like she had an orgasm.
Yeah, like
She
what?
probably did.
Like she
She's
just
right.
let one
Right.
go.
Yeah,
She
it's
said,
a whole
uh-huh.
different. It's a whole
The
different year.
mouth.
Ah.
I'm telling you, it's a whole different year.
Oh, not
She
too
said,
much.
yeah.
She was
Okay.
like the way my voice sounds. Leave her alone.
Okay, that's what I'm
That
saying.
was
She
a
was like,
lot.
yeah. Ooh.
Too much for me.
Look at Troublefield's
Mm.
face. Troublefield is like, what the fuck?
She couldn't help it. It wasn't. It was a light breathing. It was like a just
Okay,
one of them subconscious.
uh,
any other rules that the
you know
judges,
what?
any other rules, judges, that y'all would like to put in place before we begin?
Um, let's let everybody speak respectfully. Okay. Speak
Yeah,
with you.
that's the biggest thing that I was just about to say that like that would be taken into consideration to counsel cutting each other off to not let the other ones get their point out.
All right. Ike, will you be the timekeeper?
I got you.
And please, y'all, no filibustering.
Oh, child.
Nope. The time is gonna cut that out already. Because I don't mind saying, hey, 10 seconds.
All right, Troublefield, opening statements. You have 1 minute.
So you're well. Damn, it's just us. What up, y'all? Y'all ever seen someone try to clean up a crime scene they created with gasoline? That's exactly what Georgia State Patrol did on March 22nd, 2015. So what was supposed to be a routine interaction turned into a full-blown constitutional wreck. And they didn't just hit into the brakes too late. My bad. I am so sorry. They cut the brakes themselves. No warrant, no bond, no arraignment, no process, no rights. They arrested Ryan Allen and threw him in jail without ever seeing a judge. Like this was 1840 and GSP were out here playing cowboy. Then, as after they falsely imprisoned him, like that wasn't enough, they went in his pockets and took all his property. And now with the same audacity, these motherfuckers got the nerve to say that was under old command. We don't want anything to do with this. I bet they don't. But you don't get to wash your hands with bleach and think the blood disappears. This is not a handfold. This is a handcuff, and it's going on the wrist of Georgia State Patrol. Need I say more?
All right. Exactly 1 minute. Thank you, Troublefield. We now go to defense.
Time starts when you start speaking.
Ladies and gentlemen of the judiciary, the smallest spark can light a flame when you throw a flammable onto it. That is exactly what plaintiff's counsel is doing. What they want to do is inflame the actions, the errors, and the omissions of the GSP. They want to make a feather into a flock of chickens. And with that, I say one word: retroactivity. I will prove that the Georgia State Patrol is not only under the protections of qualified immunity, they're also under the protections of retroactivity, which this court has acknowledged plenty of time. Ignore. Dang it.
All right.
Gotta be
Troublefield?
quicker than that.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Shady as fuck. Not too much of my
Mm-mm.
friend. Okay.
At
Yes.
this time, could you guys go and review that motion that I submitted on April
Okay.
8th, 2025?
All right. We're listening.
Don't listen, read it.
Oh, damn. You still got to present it.
You still gotta present it.
Are we looking at it right now? I'm going to, I'm looking at it right now. I have just pulled it up. Brief in support of Troublefield has issued a brief is in support of plaintiff's motion to strike any retroactive application of law. He is calling for that the Constitution prohibits retroactive application of criminal or punitive laws. That retroactive justification undermines the rule of law and opens the door to future abuses, and that they're asking that the court routinely reject retroactive application because it's absent clear legislative intent, and even then, not for constitutional violations. So, if you can please walk us through your thought behind it, and we can make a ruling on it. Let me also make sure that the other judges have access into the ticket. Hold on, please.
Yeah, because I don't.
Let's see. Ike and let's say Lachey. Okay.
Hey, listen.
It's in Allen versus GSP. It should have just popped up for both of you. I
Oh,
just
see
added
it.
you in. You scroll down. There you will see for April 8th, Trouble posted brief in support of plaintiff's motion to strike any retroactive. He anticipated this move because of what happened in the evidentiary hearing, as we as we all remember, and he immediately went to file this motion so
Mm.
that we could discuss it once court began. Now, if it's definitely a chess move because if he wins this motion, it cripples her defense strategy. If he
Cripple is a strong
And,
word.
if he
but
loses,
accurate.
it cripples his strategy. So
Mm.
this motion is basically putting the case to us. So I, I would say that we can hold it
Mm.
because it is this motion is definitely going to make us make a decision without reviewing any of the evidence.
Yes.
But if you want to just argue on the basis and merit of the motion itself because you feel it's that strong, knowing that whatever we decide will kill the case effectively for either one of you. Or we could play it out. We have a whole room full of people that want to get busy with this.
Oh, child.
So, do you want to hold the motion, Troublefield, and let's get busy with it, or
Hell
do you want
no. It took me time to draft up this motion. I ain't
to? Yeah,
holding shit else.
Let's do it.
judges, what say you? Do we hold the motion?
He still got to walk us through his thought process behind it. Like you pretty much presenting. You got to present the motion, Trouble.
Yes.
So the basis for this motion, y'all know that law that was put out on April 4th. She pretty much saying that we're going back in time. That now can cover our ass because GSP fucked up and violated my client's constitutional rights. I'm saying no. We're not going back. They fucked up then. They gonna pay for it now. There's no retroactive. Oh, I wasn't leadership then. That stops today. So let's go through this motion. I'm sorry. Y'all ready?
We
That was
ready.
the thought process behind it.
We ready to go through it. We're all looking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Don't poke your lip out now. I see it from here.
You see it, right?
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna help. I see it. I hear it. All of it.
I'm just
Mm-mm.
I
It
wish
is
you could
poked
see your
out,
foot.
honey.
Yes.
just standing here.
Child.
You should see your face.
Clock
I'm
that.
telling you, this AI, I think I don't know. Maybe this is a conversation because however we feel, our faces look like it. You know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious.
All right. So, sorry. The essence of this brief: ex post facto equals a hell no. The Constitution explicitly prohibits retroactive laws that either create new crimes or remove protection after the fact. What GSP did was illegal on the day they did it, and no law passed after that can reach back and magically bless their unconstitutional behavior. This isn't a policy update, it's a cover-up. The state isn't trying to enforce the law, they're trying to clean up their mess with legislative bleach. Not on my watch. You don't get to burn down the house and then draw up a building code after the fire. It doesn't work that way.
Oh my God, I'm about to die.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Me?
Lord.
Oh,
Oh
actually,
my
I don't
God.
even know. I don't even know if I'm about to die because my shit on 0.
Oh my God,
Lord
please.
help us.
Everybody, please eat.
God.
Sorry to interrupt. That was quick. That was close.
As soon as I said building fire, you jumped like crazy.
Sorry. Okay, continue,
So,
Troublefield.
so letting this slide would wreck the entire system. If the court does allow retroactive justification, then every legal search, every abuse of arrest, every civil rights violation becomes fixable by a pen stroke, and the damage is done. That's not a slippery slope. That's free fall into lawlessness. So yeah, I have cited on my notes one case, but I think y'all get the picture.
Understood. JB, does the state have an objection to this motion?
Yes, Your Honor, just one brief moment.
Sure, because we got a plethora of time.
Right?
For
Because ain't like we doing
yourself.
arraignments or nothing. I'm loving this. We can redo our time for our trials now. We ain't gotta do the 4 questions no more.
That's true.
You get 4 questions.
I can't stand your ass.
And you sitting over here all night listening to y'all goddamn ass ask questions.
You already timed us with that opening statement like we had
You ain't
somewhere to
even got no
be.
damn witnesses. What the fuck are you talking about questions? We the only ones here. Who you gonna
I'm
call
just
us on
saying you
stand?
could have gave me and JB longer than a minute to do our opening statement.
Hell
He was
no.
I
on there.
didn't
I'm
make the
like,
time.
God damn, do
I
we
didn't
got
make the
time?
time. I just timed. I put a timer on. Both of y'all got the same time.
And
Really, you
poor
got longer because I
JB,
had to set it up. You got about 20 seconds longer
she
than
got
her.
about
'Cause I had
3
to get
words
my phone.
out.
Yeah, she definitely did. Hey, she said 60 seconds. That's what they got.
That's
Damn
all
it.
they
You said from the
need.
time they start too, so
And from the
I
time that you
told her
start
she got to
speaking.
be quicker than that. She took her time.
Yeah, nah, you said like you said before. You sounded like that man from the commercial.
You gotta be
Hell
quicker than
yeah.
that. You gotta be quicker than that. That shit took me out.
Yeah, that shit funny as
Oh
hell.
my God.
You ready,
Okay,
JB?
yes, Your Honor. I would like to reference a small handful of cases here. Lamar Johnson, case 647, on November 19th, 2024. This case was supposed to be observed on October 19th, 2024, but it wasn't. And of course, also on October 21st, the president had increased the limit of drugs that constituted kingpin in light of how many people were getting arrested. So, of course, when Mr. Lamar Johnson, case 647, on November 19th was seen, we retroactively, in this here court under your president's, retroactively applied the law. If it can be done once, it can be done again. And as we remember, this client was represented by Sinister Troublefield, who capitalized off of that retroactivity. Cake cannot be both had and eaten. And that is what plaintiff's counsel is requesting to do here. He would like to have the cake from incident 647 Lamar Johnson, November 19th, and he would like to eat it on this here case. That would be a litigious injustice. Retroactivity should be allowed now as it was then.
I guess she was quicker than that.
Well, she got that dollar.
Damn, she got that big one off on that one.
Well, you did your big one, sis. You went off.
She did. She did.
You went off, sis. You
All
did
right.
your big
All
one.
right, I vote that we continue with the proceedings.
I still won't. Y'all didn't make a decision on my motion. What we did in the past don't mean shit.
That's what we
That's literally what we're
on.
doing right
That's
now.
what we're doing
Oh,
right now.
okay.
So my vote is that we continue with the proceedings. If you agree, raise your hands.
We continue with the proceeding, meaning
And meaning,
like
we strike down the you know the motion.
I agree.
So that's 2. Blanco, what's your vote?
Wow. JB just got me with that one.
She ain't never lied. The Blanco and Associates did benefit from retroactively applying the case. She presented actual case law that we were all a part of.
Okay. Yeah, let's continue.
Sorry, Troublefield. We're gonna continue with the trial.
Your ass ain't sorry.
You mad as hell.
Don't poke your lip out now.
Look at it.
I know. It's on the floor. Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Not the pout. He got a full-on pout.
He pouting for real.
Troublefield, it's time to present your case.
Boy, if you don't get your ass up.
Come on and get to the middle bench. We listening.
JB ate down. I can't.
She definitely ate. That shot me. We ain't said nothing about this case the whole time. It's been gone. So she shot me with that one. I was like, damn.
I ain't never seen Troublefield pout on the floor.
Defeated.
I have no words.
No, that's crazy.
Nothing.
First time.
I can't say shit right now.
JB just made Black History in April. She shut Troublefield up.
Shut him the
That's
fuck
crazy.
up. This nigga was pouting
Oh,
on the
hey.
floor crying.
He couldn't even oop with the shut up he got.
Ugh. We couldn't even pull out umbrellas. That was just a
We ain't had no time. She
Damn.
said y'all gotta be quicker than that.
damn.
Damn.
She said, I'm gonna shut all of y'all the fuck up.
Indeed.
She was like, you know what? Y'all just sit back and watch.
Right. Troublefield, you ready to
Okay.
get started?
Yeah.
Hey, to be clear, all right, to be clear to
Listen.
the court,
Mhm.
we didn't make a ruling on
Right.
how we're gonna judge here. We just denied your
On the
motion
motion,
to
yeah.
Right.
not
So
consider retroactivity. So we're gonna consider it in our deliberations. Basically, what that means. So your argument can still make another decision for us.
No, but she ate
Yeah,
down with that.
she
No,
did.
she
yeah,
definitely did.
he just does not
I'm
used to
flabbergasted.
I'm trying to give you
getting
some
ate down.
encouragement because you fell down and it don't look like it's getting up. So I'm over here trying to help you up.
Ha ha hoo hoo.
You're not making it no better, Boogie.
sorry,
Stop.
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
waiting on her to fall
But
right now and her arm go flapping around.
Right,
right, yeah, that's exactly what that's Troublefield right now. Like that fly you smacked on the window and it's still twitching a little bit.
Oh my god. Not twitching a little bit.
It's still twitching a little bit.
Okay, not too much of my brother. Let him get his shit together.
Legs still moving.
JB, JB ain't pouting no more. Look at her. She's sitting over there
Look,
defiant.
She got that Kool-Aid smile.
Smug as
I ain't
fuck.
seen her that happy since that one. Oh, let me not talk about that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a
Let
minute.
me
What's
shut up.
happening tonight?
Okay, can we get back to the
Ike, is
court
you
case,
cool?
please? Why we always got to go into the gutter?
I live there.
Oh my
Y'all come visit
God.
me in my home.
Oh my goodness. JB, hurry up and take this in home.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Doublefield,
Go
you
put a
ready?
baby on top of that one.
I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Now I expect you to fight tooth and nail for this case.
Fight for
I ain't
your
got to say
life.
too much. This case wrote itself. Um,
Okay,
Ooh,
let's go.
why he's still
if y'all can
spicy?
get back to the live courtroom, y'all will
Yes,
see on
sir.
April 7th, 2025 at
I'm
approximately
gonna go to the live
23:31.
courtroom because I want to, not because you told me to.
Ooh, not you came on mute to not keep it cute.
Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all ain't even in here. Y'all in here? Y'all ain't even in the
Ain't
audience.
nobody in there but me and you, Boogie.
Oh, wait a minute
Unbelievable.
now. Oh, not too much on us.
I'm heading
Come
in
on
there.
in, y'all. Here they go.
Yeah,
They
I'm
go.
on my
I.
way.
Okay. JB, come on in.
I'm
One
on
second.
CPT. Get off my nuts.
Okay, Lachey, go ahead and accept that invitation there.
Gotcha.
I'm just waiting for JB.
Y'all know I got a toaster. We try our hardest.
Okay. All right. All right. So, Troublefields, are you going to weave a narrative for us and then tell us what piece of evidence to look for? Or is it going to be akin to the evidentiary hearing where you want us to just, how do you want us to do this?
I'm gonna just paint y'all a story.
Okay.
So the whole reason this case got brought up is I just so happened to be outside selling drugs at the time.
What? Wait, wow. Can you say
Pause.
t-shirts?
Wait
Don't you
a
mean
minute
you were
now.
selling t-shirts?
Nope, I was selling the heroin. Moving bricks
Your
Yeah, I
too.
got
Moving
GSP
weight.
number right here. Let
We're
me
not
get
we're
pull
Your
that
not
up.
Moving
Honor,
weight. I
that.
was
Strike
moving
that from the
stuff.
record. Strike
Your
that
Honor,
No,
from the
I
I
ain't no
record.
move
striking.
for a
He about to get.
mistrial. A practicing attorney cannot engage in unlawful activity, which is a violation of our judicial oath, as well as the rules as certified in our standard operating procedures for the Georgia Bar Association
You've been coming for my life. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
in accordance with the city as we practice it, because presiding plaintiff counsel is not eligible to practice law through his own admittance on record, I move for a mistrial because the plaintiff is now effectively misrepresented and unrepresented.
Lord have mercy. We gotta take a
I
vote.
vote. I vote against the mistrial. I'm gonna go ahead and say it because one, he's not under oath right now, and so anything that he says can just be strictly
And
for
I
the
said,
record and not taken
hypothetically, let
against
me
him.
paint y'all a picture.
And he did say pen us a picture, so I'll vote against the mistrial.
Oh, thank God. I
That was
also
cute.
vote
Try though.
against. It was cute. But Troublefield, please
Keep it cute.
refrain and keep it cute. Please don't implicate
Yeah.
yourself as a criminal.
Remember what my contempt charge is. Any more statements that are outside of the scope of this trial will result in one of them.
Mm.
I feel sorry for y'all when Troublefield get up here to be a judge.
Oh, because I'm giving all y'all putting cases on no, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, and that'll get appealed real quick because I don't do nothing for contempt. Not one time.
He said you breathe in contempt.
You breathing too loud. Contempt.
No. All right, bet. Go ahead. Give
You
it to
broke
me, and
eye
I'll give y'all
contact
my
when you
money.
talk to
And
me.
I'm suing,
Contempt.
and I'm suing that judge.
You can't sue DOJ and work for DOJ.
I
That's
quit.
true. He said I quit.
Oh,
I'm
Okay, let's
making millions
continue.
outside here. You think I
All
want to
right, none
walk
of
off
that's
and
gonna
sue your
happen.
ass?
We all gonna keep it right and cute, so we could continue having doing this now. Troublefield, please continue painting us the picture. We're going to remove the image of you actually being a drug dealer. However, continue.
mm.
Okay, I'll paint this picture for you guys. Imagine me, hypothetically speaking, sitting outside the courthouse drinking a 40, minding my own business, listening to gospel music.
Mm-hmm.
The time is 2:45 in the morning. Nobody in DOJ is up, meaning there is no alert when people get sent to jail. If my pager didn't go off at that precise time and I looked at it, GSP would have got away with this. I brought this lawsuit to put a stop to all the bullshit they've been doing. But since y'all want to retroactively enact stuff, I was snatched out this very damn courtroom by my dreads, looking for Ryan Allen. I need
Objection,
pain
Your
and
Honor.
suffering at
False
this point.
statements,
It's
facts
not a
not
false
entered in
statement. I was in
evidence.
this court when I got yanked out by my dreads because I posted ads looking for Ryan Allen.
Oh,
Sustained.
you did.
So that's how much this means to me. I'm fighting for my life, Your Honor.
Not R. Kelly.
All right, so if y'all see the little pager I put, that's the little screenshot that was sent to my pager in the chat room. I took a screenshot of that. It's a visual
In
reminder.
the world.
Hold on, let me. Okay, I'm gonna share the
Oh.
screenshot with our with chat with the courtroom chat so that they can see the evidence as well. Please give me a second to loop them in. Okay, okay, jury chat. I'm gonna show you guys what he is showing us here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Um, it says in the sky, it says prison. I know it's hard to see. It says prison. Prisoner named Ryan Allen was sentenced to 2 years and 42 months and 45 days in jail. So this is the message that came across to your pager to inform you that your client had been
He
sentenced
wasn't even
to
my
jail.
client at the time, Your Honor.
Oh, well, tell us more.
He went to jail and did his time. I saw this and I sprang into action. I think I got you on the phone. I think I got Ike on the phone. 3 something in the morning. Filed that lawsuit. Asked for $10 million off rip, another 5 for his attorney fees to come up to $15 million. I found him. He was okay with going to jail and doing his time. But not you ain't gonna violate the Constitution in my face and think you gonna get away. Oh, you got me fucked up. So yeah,
Is there anything else that you would like the court to consider? Any other evidence, videos, or anything that you may have to so that we can see the story from your point of view?
yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna just go ahead and repost the clips from the evidentiary hearing so y'all can see those,
Yes.
and then I'll rest.
Okay. this first video, what portion of it would you like us to watch?
Every single second.
Every second
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Go that
And
lip
hopefully it'll
reading.
be shorter than JB's opening statement.
Wow. All right. If you guys could direct your attention to the video, it is 2 minutes. We're going to begin watching it. I am playing it for the courtroom chat as well.
All right, give me 1 second to get everything wrote up for you, okay?
Now, remind us again, Troublefields, of uh, why we are watching this.
Sure. Oh shit! I didn't mean to sell these brushes in the courtroom.
Wow.
So remind you,
Ooh,
yeah, it's a brush. That's all I'm selling. I promise you, I hit the wrong thing trying to get up. But if I just want y'all to see how painfully staking it is for y'all to sit and watch this for 2 minutes and imagine how my clients felt when he had to spend well over 200 months in jail.
Hmm.
Overlook, he did some police shit. Come through here shooting PD right behind him. That. No, Sauce pulled up. We shoot at Sauce. PD instantly pull up.
Not a murder on the. In the
Where you at, Dub? You still at the door now?
Yeah, I'm about to leave.
Which one you get?
Blue bean.
Where'd you get the Draco from?
I found it in a bag down the road.
Okay.
That shit. I like that yellow little clip. I was attracted to it.
Yeah, that's the
You
same
can't
one
tell
I
me
got,
that
but
shit
I
don't
ain't
look
scrolled
good.
down. I ain't even see the tan one.
I know you saw it.
I would've went half and half.
You think that shit
It's
look
a
good?
Draco, it ain't nothing special.
Nah, look at the clip. You see that clip? That's a custom yellow clip.
Alright, what up? I think PD spent.
Oh, that was painstaking. I get it. I Please don't make me watch the next one.
Mm-hmm.
oh
Mm-hmm.
my God.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, we gotta
Thank you.
watch both of them.
Mm-hmm. Cruel and
Oh,
unusual punishment.
Right now
This
from
is too
Vera
much
Wine
Imagine.
White
for
Fire.
me.
all
Mm-hmm.
right. We watching it. We watching it. We being fair. We
God.
watching it. Was that a roach? It's roaches in there.
It's roaches
All right, man. You're looking
Mm-hmm.
at
and
Giving white
criminal
refrigerators
possession of a
everywhere.
Class 3 weapon and
Just
possession
scaling
of a
oh
with
my
controlled
them
substance with
inside.
God.
intent to distribute, along with evading.
What?
Real sorry.
It's roaches and shit in there. So this is the prison experience. So imagine you're locked up and you're just standing there. This officer is standing there just twirling an iPad around while the streets is calling, your family is waiting for you, and you ain't even supposed to be in there. He didn't ask him about no lawyer. I'm not seeing nothing going on here. This is what you're saying, Trouble.
I just count the constitutional violations.
Hey, so who all changed their names? Just 4L?
So, like I
See
said,
this?
fleeing and eluding and reckless driving, okay?
Alright.
Damn near every gang. I have
You're looking at
fucked with
165
emails,
months
so
in prison,
it's like damn near every
$168,000 in
gang.
fines,
Get
okay?
back to the old
Damn.
games like
You can't cut them fines down for me a little bit.
VHS,
Nah, man, not with the shit you were doing.
Scamly, all the old games back.
You got that Drake on you too.
Yeah, but how many people keep it
That's
a buck with
crazy.
me? How
All
many
the
people
all the dick
cooperate
riders
like
can't
I
find
do?
their homes. That's
A
why.
lot actually want to put a gun to their
Trump
face,
came
but
back like all
But no,
Wow.
I'm talking about after. Like I gave y'all my real name, put me out the cuffs. I ain't trying to run
how much
away.
can
Your
you pay?
Honor,
Niggas finna go
I
dick
filed
ride.
That's
Hey,
what
a
hey,
Oh, there's
hey.
I'm
Womp
be
over
right
here. Oh,
now.
yeah, I
resolution
I
want to join
have
y'all.
related
79,000. I'm not
this
gonna lie to you.
evidence
Yep.
I
as
Wasn't
have
it
no
nobody
is
moving,
idea
nobody
emotionally
how much I
budging.
JB, I
have
Niggas
can't
in
was
hear
my
you.
ready,
bank.
JB,
brother.
hold on.
Let
I
me
just want to
see.
see the video.
Are you
Nigga,
gonna go to
cause
court
on
over
gang, I
this?
didn't know 4L was
Yeah, I'm
scamming.
gonna go to
I
court.
swear to God, I
All right, I'm
didn't.
not gonna give you a reduction, then, man.
I
They're
ain't know
gonna
that either.
talk it down in court with your lawyer.
Unless,
I ain't
if I do
know,
my time, I don't gotta
I
go to
forgot
court,
who
right?
it was, but they was
To my
talking. I ain't
understanding,
think
right?
talking
Oh
was
no, I'm
doing
just gonna do
anything.
my time and then get it over with.
But
I ain't waiting for
homicide, they was
court.
homicide.
But, but yeah, like I
I
Not
can't
too
said,
much on
remember. I
court.
I
gotta
have no
listen
idea
again.
how
What
much
the,
I have
what
in
the
my
fuck
bank
was
I'll
account.
BD?
give
This
you
nigga said,
a
I'm
I'll
not
give you a
waiting for
Nah,
30%
court.
reduction. I'll drop it down to
NBA.
113.
NBA,
I
NBA. Okay,
I
I
Remember
know
the
that's
appreciate
still
nigga
a
that.
that had the
lot, but
bullets?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That mirror
Nah, it's
nigga and
something
shit.
though. It's something.
for sure, for sure.
Whatever that nigga was.
Why I literally just write that in my notes.
All
Yeah.
right. You got any questions for us? Send you up?
Nah. I can get food in there, right?
I
I
believe
thought
so.
they
Yeah.
took you out,
Yeah.
dude.
If not, psh, I'm gonna be.
Somebody driving
I
around
might
though.
pass out.
I hear it. I heard
Getting a
it.
little
I
hungry.
heard it too.
But yeah, nah, I don't got no more questions. I appreciate you.
What street do you?
Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Make a note of that. All right, Troublefield. We've seen everything. Is there anything else you'd like us to consider?
No, Your Honor, that's it.
Okay. The prosecution rests. Plaintiff
State.
rests. The
I
state,
mean, the plaintiff, yeah.
the plaintiff rests. Jesus. And now it is time for defense. JB, please step up to the podium. Chat courtroom, chat jury, the real ones. Please make sure that you are taking note of everything. Your voice still counts as well. R3D is our jury foreman in the real world for the real chat through CCTV, and she will be taking note of your vote. All right, JB, we're ready.
Your Honor, through its simplicity, the court is quite a magical place. The truth is always so elusive, and we employ so many ways to catch it, like a golden snitch.
Oh,
And
where she left?
I am coming in with what I like to call a three-headed broom. And the heads of the broom have names: retroactivity, reasonable doubt, and last but not least, relevance. Because in light of the GSP's absence, unlike plaintiff counsel, I won't use it as an excuse. I'll use it as a strength. My argument supporting retroactivity, again, I give examples of two cases. Of course, incident 647, Lamar Johnson, and also another one I had in the tuck, incident 978 from December 18th, 2024, as it, of course, was when One moment.
Not in the tub.
This was when there was greater clarification given by the president to add attempted murder as well as outright murder to PC 1-305 eligibility.
Damn.
There are multiple examples in which the court has retroactively applied law. And with the most respect to the higher government, the White House of this city, in this state law, they are a wild card. Decisions that they make turn the laws of this court on its head. And as you know, in current events, law is breakdancing.
Mm.
Law is breakdancing. You got served in this very courtroom on our heads spinning from decisions that were made in the higher courts that have caused us to adapt.
Not too much on us
And
now. We damn sure
and
got
and
served.
and with that being said, this plaintiff on a fact is asking this court to pay 15 million in unproven damages not backed by invoices, financial averages, profits and loss, work missed. Where is the evidence to justify the mammonistic and impetuously requested opportunistic ask of $15 million? They have presented no evidence. Whereas we have the preponderance of your very ruling with your pink gavel in this very court as my evidence.
Oh.
And the head of the next beast is reasonable doubt. Take a look at the plaintiff's own evidence. Would you like to know the biggest thing that is missing in every piece of evidence displayed?
What is that, JP?
Timestamps. Timestamps. I would never allude to impropriety, not without evidence, but I would very cutely point out that there's no timestamp of anything happening before us. They haven't even given us a trooper's name. There is a news article in the sky stating that Mr. Allen was arrested, but might I add that his time, as shown in plaintiff's evidence, was 2 hours and 45 minutes. My apologies, of 2 hours and 45 minutes, which of course is 165 months. The crimes outlined in the evidence that I displayed, from the car chase to the items found, do not constitute that amount. The correct amount would have been 245 months. But he was sent off for 165 months, as shown in a news article with no date, supported with a video with no date, with a client who's not here to speak for himself. And the last head on this broom is relevance. Would this court really, in good consciousness, with your golden pen, Chief Justice, sign a judicial check for $15 million with no financial backing, financial invoices, evidence, professional statements, professional testimony, mental health testimony, or even plaintiff testimony, the party here with a preponderance of proof? yet has presented none. Write a $15 million check to someone who has done, then, allegedly, what our lovely White House has now given its blessing to do today. There has been a whole lot of barking. And there's even been a little bit of biting.
Oh.
But you can only bite so much when you don't have teeth. And the plaintiff's case is all gums. I have presented
Not gums.
I have presented Georgia case law, I have presented City of Atlanta case law, and I have pointed out key missing evidence in the plaintiff's case. The numbers are where the biggest truth is.
I think we've heard enough. Each
We
of you get
have.
1 minute
Ooh.
to close. 30 seconds,
And I'm
goddamn.
timing.
Listen.
30 seconds closing arguments. 30 seconds.
Please.
Troublefield, it's on you. We need to deliberate. We got less than we got.
Yeah.
We got to get this done before the Sue.
When you start
Troublefield.
talking, your 30 seconds. And don't play with me.
So the Attorney General said, I have no evidence. Well, let's talk about what is evidence. A man locked up in jail with no bond hearing, that's evidence. No judge, no arraignment, no warrant, that's evidence. The state's own coroner writing, we can't fight this, we had nothing to do with it, that's not evidence, that's a goddamn confession with a signature attached to it. But let's really peel it back. What the state says with no evidence, what they really mean is we have no body cam footage that we can twist. There's no paperwork we can hide behind from. And no angle where we don't look guilty.
Time.
God damn it, I wasn't done.
Where you are now?
Oh, I can't wait till the shoe was on the other foot. You bald-headed motherfucker.
Didn't one of your dreads fall? Come pick that up.
I hate you.
30 seconds.
20.
Shade.
Don't think too hard now, girl. You gotta go.
Which words do I want to say?
JB!
One moment.
What are you doing?
Oh my God.
Reading like Busta Rhymes on Look at Me Now.
Okay, don't make me get tongue twisted. Okay. 1 second. Okay.
1 second.
Stop.
Child.
I'm about to start.
Okay.
As y'all know, I'm a vegan. But today, I served y'all a beef rib
She sure did.
with the facts of meat
Mm.
and the sauce of facts. This case has holes, the biggest being the numbers. Plaintiff counsel served up a whole lot of word salad, but gave us no meaty numbers. And with that, I rest my case.
Thank you.
Time.
I appreciate you so much.
All right, judges, it's on us. Let's go in the room, go and whisper so we can deliberate this case. We'll be back. We're going to try to get this done in about 5 minutes. Hold on.
Please.
The lower room.
We going in here?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Not you locked yourself out. That's crazy.
This is always the hardest part.
Yes.
Okay. All right, friends. Let's get away from the door.
Yeah. Keeping ears.
I'm so mad that I can't sit down. I'm so pissed.
Zeus lift that ass up.
You know what?
Ooh.
Leave Zeus out of this. Shoot, I'm a virgin. All right.
Child.
Yeah, I know. That's why we be beating on each other all the time.
Look,
It's
every time
that
she said
pent
that, I'd be
up
like, that poor
aggression.
baby.
Yes. I
All right, for real, back to the case. We only got some.
yeah.
Okay.
What are y'all thinking?
This is a difficult
All
one because
right,
they
all right.
both had very good arguments.
Yeah.
JB down. I
So,
can't take that from them.
Yes, she did. She got it.
yeah. They had good points.
Uh-oh, your voice
Your
box.
voice box. Well, here's where I think we stand, and we got to vote on. And the real jury is here with us too, so they get a vote to help us make a decision.
Please help us.
But here's where it stands. On the one side, JB is 100% right. We can't pick and choose who we honor the word of the president for, right? Even if, shit was beforehand or afterhand, when the president makes a rule, it does apply to the cases going backwards. That's always been what we've done in the past, and she cited two cases. What I wanted her to stand on, however, but I can't ignore it. Normally I let shit go, but I can't ignore it, was the fact that the dude himself was offered and told what he could do, and he basically said, fuck court, I ain't waiting for it. That's the part that got me.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm not on this dude's side. Like he was offered it and he said he don't want fucking court. So why you want our help? I don't I don't understand. What do you want us to do?
All right, I'm back in. My bad. Y'all hear me?
You just missed
Mm-hmm.
everything I
No, yeah, I did because I had to fix my voice box. Y'all said it was messing up.
said. God damn it.
But
I
I mean, I already have thoughts on it. Go ahead. Just
I
brief it.
said briefly I was saying that JB's right about retroactivity. We can't pick and choose. And more importantly, I wasn't going to say nothing because she didn't really hone in on it. But the fact that the defendant himself in the evidence said, fuck court.
Mm.
So
Well,
if
he
it's
didn't
Mm.
fuck
say that.
court, well,
Let's
he said,
let's
I don't
let's
want to
go
go to
word for
court.
word.
He
Right.
said, I don't want to, he said, I'm not going to court. I don't want to wait for court. He didn't want to wait for our help. But you're filing a
Right.
suit because you, you're filing a suit because you chose to not to go to court. That part. Now,
Mm.
JB didn't hone in on it, which is which she should have staked her case. That's was her first
Yes.
mistake.
Yeah.
So,
Are we going out here to? Because we can vote here and then you can present it, or we can present the reason behind our vote. It's like, hey, I'm voting this way, and this is why.
oh
But
yeah, I
I don't
definitely love to present why we vote away, but I want to hear um, from
hear thoughts.
the jury as well. R3D,
No facts.
what say the people in the real world? What does the jury say? The dream world say?
I will
Y'all
say
can
that
vote. Who y'all for the state or the plaintiff? Okay,
to
are they voting?
Troublefield's point of that he this is a case that he's trying to prove that the GSP's missteps are stopping. I mean, to that point, GSP's already changed leadership, and Strap has already made other motions to do just that. So this case wouldn't speak just to that. It's more it to me in my head is more speaking to your pockets because you keep bringing up how much this case is about. And on top of that, I got multiple personal calls to my phone about from Alan himself talking about hey, when's my case, when's my case. I haven't heard from my lawyer or anything. So if you were really worried about his civil rights and his constitutional rights, you would be assuring him that this is getting taken care of and you're going to get what you deserve for your rights being mis mishandled or whatever. You haven't done that. So in my head, you're only out for your pockets, and which is so I can't rule in your favor just based off just that. Like you need to show me. On top of that, JB made a good point when saying that he didn't show anything worth $15 million worth of damage that he went through from these actions of GSP. You just telling us what happened, and when we watch it, your clients kind of the reason it happened because he was about to come to court. The officer did say you got to go to court, whatever, whatever. Then your client asked, "Can I just go to jail without?" Because so court was presented to him.
Right.
Right.
And I think
Um.
those are the things that we focus on when we make our decisions. Attorneys defend for the money. That's just what it is.
No, we know that.
Yeah.
But your whole argument base is based off his constitutional rights being mishandled, and if that's your argument, then you don't believe it by everything else. And I'm sure
Okay, let me
you haven't
speak
even
real quick
talked to the
because
client.
I
Go ahead.
haven't said anything yet. Okay, so as far as like the retroactive of like the laws and policy, I think what type of president is this going to set for the future? That kind of worries me. The thing that was alarming is that he did not work. Um, that's kind of what got me. Um, I don't see 10 or 15 million in damage. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
So how do we vote? The real world
I mean,
has the majority is for the state as well.
okay,
I vote for the state.
yeah, same here.
Same. As much as I don't want to.
Yeah. All
No,
right,
yeah.
it's unanimous. All right. You gotta go tell Troublefield we all gonna die. Y'all know that, right?
You know that. I
That's
already
crazy.
know.
Y'all just prepare for the fucking crash out.
Lord. I'm just
All
gonna
right.
stand for this.
We have made our decision. And
Go back on shout.
oh yeah, my bad. Oh shit. Hold on, I had to fix this damn camera. Okay, you guys can I'm sorry. But okay, you guys can stand and approach.
I don't know how y'all gonna come back. It depends on how close I need to stand.
Just, we have made our decision. It is unanimous between the Dream World jury as well as the Council of Judges that we
Oh my God.
find in favor of the state.
I know you motherfucking lying. So the Constitution ain't shit no more, huh?
We can go through our reasons. Give us a second.
I don't give a fuck about y'all reason. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go through y'all reasons.
Lord.
Yeah, I would say you can be a sore loser you want to, but we can give you our reasons.
All right. Ike, would you like to start?
Yeah, I can. So, the defense brought up a good point, and uh, saying that you didn't prove any $15 million or really any amount of dollars in damages done to your client by these actions done by GSP. The time that he was sitting in the jail cell that you like were so inept on us watching 2 minutes of and then 2 minutes of again was processing time. That time differs from officer to officer. I used to be an officer myself. It depends on what officer you're getting. That processing time is going to be a little different, but it's only a few minutes. And we've only seen like 5 minutes of him sitting in there. That's not proving unusual punishment. Um, so while it doesn't make it right, the fact that your client asked to circumvent court hearings and be sent straight to jail, and the retroactivity of the law placed in by the White House, that's why I had to rule in favor of the defendant.
Blanco?
Yeah. I would like to piggyback off what Ike said, and also that your client didn't really care at the moment. Like he didn't want any representation. He didn't want this due process. So that being said, that affected my decision.
Boogie?
My decision lies with what the president and the state has done previously for the cases that you have also benefited from on retroactive for when it worked for your clients. And also, I think that leaving in the part where your client pretty much said that he didn't want to have his rights preserved by bringing it to the court so that it could be adjudicated properly, um, pretty much sealed the deal. Had he cut that part out, we would have never seen it, and this might have been a different conversation. But that's what killed it for me was just that part. I hate what's been happening with this entire process, as we all know. But if he stands there and says, "Oh, I'm not going through the court process," but then tries to make a civil suit because he decided he didn't want to go through the court process, that's an oxymoron, and just it's kind of like playing in our faces a little bit. So that's where my decision lied. Do you guys want to say anything about the case before we adjourn?
Oh, I got a lot to say. I'm gonna let JB go first.
JB?
You got 5 minutes.
Right.
On G.
I respect the decision of this court and thank you for your fair and just ruling.
So y'all telling me if that rule didn't pass on April 4th, we would still not have a case?
You may have a case, but since it was, you don't.
If that rule didn't pass, he still circumvent by his own words and admission our process.
But he still
So
has a constitutional right of freedom of speech. He can say what the fuck he want to say in a jail cell.
And
he
what
can,
he want to
but he
say
asked a
can.
question and he made a decision
And
about
at the
his
time, that law was not in effect, which means he still had to show his ass up or get an FTA.
Now, if the president hadn't changed the rules, definitely a different conversation because the police should have known better. But their standard operating procedures have changed and changed retroactively. And therefore, our hands are tied as a court.
You know what?
GSP.
This is all your fucking fault. If you would have had a
Really?
better clerk, we could have had this in
Oh!
court and I could have been paid. But your ass so damn
Oh!
unorganized.
Oh!
Lord
Wait
have
a
The
mercy.
fuck?
minute.
It took.
First of
I
all,
found this
you
case
the
back in
man
March
that decided to
27th.
divorce the clerk because your little friends wanted to have something to say about it, and she fucking quit because of you.
She ain't quit because of me. She quit because she was fucking your brother.
Oh my
Oh!
God.
That's
The
your brother too,
tea
nigga.
has been
Exactly.
spilled.
That's your brother too. So there.
Mm.
Now, if you was laying pipe right, maybe she wouldn't have slid to the YN.
Ooh.
I know you motherfucking
I
lying.
did. That was too far. I'm
Wait.
sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
Oh my
That was
God.
too
God.
far. That was those shoe those gave me. Oh
Oh,
my God.
Oh my God.
Don't leave,
Ooh,
brother.
we
You
we
know
That
we all
was a
need to take out an umbrella
lie.
for
right.
that
And
one.
you know I'm a He know I'm a Scorpio. He know my mouth.
Also
Like,
talking to my kid.
why, brother? Why would you
Ooh,
go
that
there
was a
with me?
lie.
I don't know. Like, I'm
but you had to go
murderless.
there.
That was crazy.
You
That
had to
I
was
go
a
to
don't have
hell. I just went to the
sex.
gutter.
lie.
You had to go to hell.
I don't have
Drug
sex.
him straight
Listen,
to
I do. When you
hell.
go low, I go to the motherfucking depths. I don't know any other way.
Damn.
I don't. I'm so sorry. But I'm apologize. I'm sorry, brother. Now, can we? This is not. This is not how we
Ooh,
behave. We're better than this.
that's a lot.
He called me unorganized. How dare he?
Child.
And you said I
Okay?
couldn't. Yeah, I ain't know how to lay no pipe.
You called me unorganized first. That's akin to
So that
calling
hurt.
me.
That hurt you actually unorganized.
Have you met me? You see how fucking anal I am? That's like telling me
I
my
know, and
pussy
I knew
stink.
that was gonna hurt your feelings.
Right. You went fucking to hell on me. So I had to talk about your dick. Like, what else I'm gonna do? I can't talk about your
That's funny.
mama because she my mama too. So what are we talking about right now? I said sorry.
Mhm.
Fuck.
I'm telling mama on both of y'all.
Shut the fuck up. If I punch you in the head.
Yeah, and I'm
Damn.
telling mama. I'm telling mama on everything. I'm the
I'm gonna
snitch.
tell her first. I'm calling her right now. Where's my phone?
Nah, I ain't do nothing. Call her.
I'm calling her.
I'm telling her the whole thing. Give me some video.
I ain't telling her
This is
shit. She
too
gonna beat all of us.
much.
Not me. I'm gonna be like, mama, look at
It's
how your
all your
kids up
fault,
there
Ike.
acting.
It's
It,
all your
Look at how
fault.
your
it is
kids out
all
there acting.
Ike fault. Ain't it though?
Everything always Ike's fault. Ike
Yep.
always take the beatings.
It's
And
JB
y'all
fault
motherfuckers be
actually
acting up.
because if
This
her and
motherfucker cussing
motherfucking
niggas out.
her best friend didn't start fucking
This
arguing, we
motherfucker right
wouldn't be
here.
in this
Yeah, my
place
finger in your
together.
goddamn face.
I know you
This
motherfucking
motherfucker
lying.
right here,
Punch
goddamn.
him! Punch him!
And then your ass,
Don't let me.
Me?
your ass,
Me?
yeah. You don't remember all the times I covered up for your ass while we was
No.
goddamn growing up and you was trying to sneak out the goddamn window and I ain't say nothing to mama. Yeah,
She
I'm saying
always
this on
had them
video too.
boys
I
in
know
her
That's
she
room.
right.
watching. I know she
That
watching. Yeah, mama, she you
first
one
of all,
used to
I'm a
sneak out the
virgin.
goddamn window, and she used to put the
Mm-hmm.
chair by the window,
Why you
so she can
snitch?
climb out and then
You
climb
a
back
fucking
in.
snitch. You fucking
Right
snitch.
there. That's why you always had to move that chair on the front porch.
Shut the fuck up. That's why you still wear
Yeah,
Spider-Man underoos. Shut up.
Oh,
they comfortable. Get out my damn drawers.
You a grown ass man. Why is you wearing Spider-Man
They
underoos?
briefs.
Oh my God.
Well, this took a little left at Albuquerque.
They got